Question number 146. Alligator and corvus are similar to pteropus and bufo in which one of the following features? And the very first feature given is presence of dorsal hollow notochord in embryonic life. Presence of dorsal hollow notochord in embryonic life. And as it is an incorrect statement, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. Alligator belongs to the class Reptilia. Corvus is a bird and it belongs to the class Aves. Pteropus is commonly known as bat or flying fox and it belongs to the class Mammalia. Whereas bufo belongs to the class Amphibia. And the very first feature given is dorsal and hollow notochord in embryonic life, and this is an incorrect statement because all these organisms are vertebrates. And all vertebrates have dorsal but solid notochord. Notochord present in these organisms is mesodermally derived, dorsal solid rod-like structure. The next feature given is forelimbs are modified for flight, and as it is an incorrect feature, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question because forelimbs are modified for flight in pteropus as well as in corvus, but not in alligator and bufo. The next statement given is presence of four-chambered heart, and this is also an incorrect statement because four-chambered heart is present in alligator, corvus and pteropus. The organisms belonging to the class Reptilia generally possesses three-chambered heart, with an exception to crocodiles and alligator which have four-chambered heart. Corvus belonging to the class Aves and pteropus belonging to the class Mammalia also have four-chambered heart, but has a three-chambered heart. So this is an incorrect feature with respect to all. The last statement given is categorized under Gnathostomata, and as it is a correct statement, so this is a correct answer to our question because all these four organisms falls under division Gnathostomata, which means vertebrates. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 147. Complete the following analogy, and the analogy given is fasciola to flame cells. Melanoglossus is to, and the options are flame cells, proboscis gland, nephridia and rennet cell. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2, that is proboscis gland, because Melanoglossus belongs to the phylum Hemichordata. And the excretory structure present in this organism is proboscis gland. The next option given is flame cells, and as you can see here, flame cells are the excretory structures which is present in Platyhelminthes. So this is an incorrect option. Nephridia is also an incorrect option. Nephridia are the excretory structures of annelids, and the last option is rennet cell, and this is also an incorrect option. Rennet cell is found in Ascaris. So the very first option, flame cell, is incorrect because it is found in Platyhelminthes. Proboscis gland is the correct answer. Third is nephridia. These are the excretory structures in annelids. And rennet cells are the excretory structures in Ascaris, which is an Aschelminth. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 148. Fasciola infects its primary host at larval stage and its secondary host at larval stage. Select the option which gives correct answer for blanks in above statement. If you'll see at the life cycle of Fasciola, then sheep acts as a primary host and snail as secondary host. And the larval stages present in secondary host are Miracidium larva, which will enter snail, and it gets converted into sporocyst larva, then redia larva and Cercaria larva. This Cercaria larva comes out of the body of snail and later on becomes attached to plant leaves and gets converted into encysted Metacercaria larva. When primary host eat grass, this Metacercaria larva enters the body of primary host, and within this primary host, adult Fasciola produces encysted Miracidium larva, and this Miracidium larva then leaves the body of primary host. So, Fasciora infects its primary host at metacercaria larval stage and its secondary host at Miracidium larval stage. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2, that is metacercaria and Miracidium larval stages. The very first option is sporocyst and cercaria, and this is an incorrect option because sporocyst is a larval stage which is present in secondary host and not in primary host, and cercaria larva is also present in secondary host. The next option given is cercaria and metacercaria, and this is also an incorrect option because it is this metacercaria larva which will infect the primary host. Last option given is Miracidium and sporocyst, and this is also an incorrect option because this Miracidium larva infects secondary host and not primary host. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 149. Given diagram represents various stages in life cycle of Obelia. Obelia belongs to the phylum Coelenterata and it exhibits metagenesis. In this diagram, A through budding forms B, which through gametic fusion forms zygote, which will ultimately form C, and this C will develop into A. And if you'll see the life cycle of Obelia, then this sessile polyp form will asexually through budding produces medusa, and this medusa form reproduces sexually to produce zygote, and this zygote then develops into planula, which is a free living larval form. And this planula will settle down to form again a polyp form. So life cycle involves what? Polyp through budding into medusa. So A would be polyp, which asexually through budding forms medusa, and this medusa sexually reproduces to form zygote, which develops into planula, a free living larval stage. So C would be larva. Now the question is, missing stages A, B and C respectively are, and the options are medusa, polyp and larva, and it is an incorrect option because A is polyp. The next option is polyp, medusa and larva, and this is a correct answer to our question. Third option is medusa, larva and polyp, and this is an incorrect option. And last option is polyp, larva and medusa, and this is also an incorrect option. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 150. Read the following statements regarding cockroach and select the correct option. And the very first statement is, second last lymphal stage of cockroach is almost similar to adult except that the former lacks wings. And this statement is a true statement because second last nymphal stage of cockroach is similar to adult except that this nymphal stage lacks because wings are found in adult cockroach. The second statement given is, development of nymph takes place inside ootheca, and this is an incorrect statement because ootheca contains fertilized eggs and nymph hatch out from ootheca and undergoes 13 molts to form adult. So development of nymph do not take place inside ootheca. This nymph hatch out of ootheca and then develops from nymph to adult stage. Now the options are, both statements are incorrect. This is an incorrect option. Statement A is correct and this is a correct answer to our question because statement A is correct but 2 is incorrect. Third option is statement 2 is correct and this is an incorrect option because statement 2 is incorrect, and both statements are correct is also an incorrect option. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question.